The ACC and insula and the medial prefrontal cortex are all powerful regions. Remember, the anterior cingulate cortex is also in the medial prefrontal cortex, and it's very medial. And it's also right through here. The cingulate is very powerful because it's wrapping around white matter tracts. This is your controller. The ACC will tell you how much control that it's going to need and put forth. All right. The ACC is very powerful. It monitors very powerful things. So roles of the ACC is conflict monitoring, monitoring uncertainty. All right. And it's how much effort and cost is associated with this. Risk reward. It's evaluating risk and reward quite heavily. And error detection. That's a huge part of learning. Error detection. And what do you do with those errors? Do you analyze them? Do you accept them? Or do you kind of project them out or kind of spin up reasons of why those errors happen? And those will always be external, mostly. If you do internalize those errors, you might have a lot of negative self-talk. Either way, you have to accept errors. If you want to learn and grow in life as a human being, accept the errors. It's a very powerful source of growth and learning. Don't discount them. So the ACC is kind of help modulating. Is it worth thinking harder? Is it worth performing harder for this outcome? Remember, we have a very good early episode of the podcast. The medial prefrontal cortex leads the way. And in large part, the ACC is doing that. It's helping lead the way. One thing to know that the ACC and the insula is part of the salience network, okay? Where do you spend your spotlight of attention? And now you can understand why. Because of the cost involved, it's regulating how much cost does the living organism need to give up for this environment, for this task, for this sensory information. And the control. How much control do I have over this situation? How much control is it going to take? And just imagine, because humans can do this, how much thought has. There's a lot of energy associated with thought. Humans' capacity to think is infinite. It's not a good thing. It can't be. It can, but it's very costly. So now that we've understood state, reward, cost, value, and how much control, the action happens. The action will now happen. Remember, the dorsal striatum of the basal ganglia's inputs. Motivation lives here. Everything that I've just mapped out is kind of feeding into motivation. You don't define motivation. I hate to tell you. You don't define it. Your central nervous system and who you are based off of these beliefs and phenotypes, if you reverse engineer this and understand your value, defines motivation. Remember, accept these errors and get out of your own way if you want to grow in life.